How's it going, guys? Welcome
Easy, my guy.
to
Always.
Easy Clip. Welcome to Master Duel Central Podcast. Uh, Central Cast. I actually don't know what we're calling this yet. Master Duel News.
We're gonna call it Pod Central.
Pod Central, of course, of course. Um, this is my best friend here. If you want to introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is Seb. Uh, I play lots of shitty decks on Yu-Gi-Oh. It's pretty much my fun, really. And today I'm gonna be disagreeing to a couple things my boy said about his last little rant. So
Okay.
welcome to Late Night with the Boys.
Late night with the boys. All right. Yes. Yeah, full disclaimer, this is the guy I showed you in the last video in the bonus clip. This is a Time Lord player. This guy's specialty is playing awful decks against awful people. That's why we love playing each other. Um, yeah, we're going to be talking about some Master Duel news, leaks, events, etc. And just having a chill little Master Duel ASMR for you. You know, a nice, I'd like to maybe do this weekly if this guy's down for it or if whatever.
Man, that'd be nice.
Yeah, well, it's gonna depend, I
If the
guess, on
demand is there, that'd be
yeah,
sick.
exactly. If people actually want to see it, but yeah. So let us know what you think in the comments. Please send all your hatred, send all your vitriol to Seb. For his bad opinions, and please send me all the love and positivity for my good opinions. That would be very appreciated.
Oh
um,
man.
And of course, please give us any feedback on what's good, what's not good about it, and what you would like to see. Yeah, I think we can jump into
And
the
what
topics.
what you think? Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. What do you think about the these topics and everything? We want your opinion, of course. I love the discourse in the comments. I love, obviously, we're still a pretty small channel, so I'm still capable of responding and having a conversation with everyone in the comments. So please give me your thoughts, and I'd love to have a conversation with you. Without further ado, let's get into it. So we've got a couple
Oh, you
topics.
forgot the most important thing.
What did I forget?
You forgot to ask your fan base to hit that like, subscribe button.
Oh my goodness, I wouldn't call them my fans
You
yet.
always do this.
Look, man, they're not
You
my fans. They're
always
my
do this.
friends. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, I gotta chill out a little bit. You know what the card text says, right? Target one subscribe button on the field, destroy that target, and if you do, draw two cards. What's good? Um,
Poggers.
Poggers, bro. Poggers. All right, all right. Um, so yeah. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. We've got a couple topics to cover today. I have a couple of pictures here that about certain leaks and etc. For things that are coming to the game, and yeah, let's just jump into it. The first topic though is going to be what I had made a video about recently, which is the gem scam, the Konami scam, the Komoney
The
scam,
famous one, eh?
the famous,
The
the
money.
infamous Komoney
The
stealing my gems,
infamous.
stealing my gems from me, taking away my opportunity.
Ah,
And full disclaimer here, I do want to
no way.
mention. Hold on. I want to mention this just to be fair because this was quickly updated in the notifications tab on Master Duel. Konami said currently players who reach platinum rank can obtain rank up rewards for silver tier 4, gold tier 5 at the beginning of the new season by intentionally losing duels and getting demoted to gold rank before the season ends. To prevent such intentional defeats, they are planning to improve the ranked duel system. And they were also talking about how from now on, when you reach Platinum Tier 1, you will not be demoted during the season and you will no longer skip ranks. So they are doing a couple of changes already and they're looking at things. Um, I don't think it's enough. I mean, we don't know what they're giving, to be fair, but from what I understand right now,
No.
we're really not getting enough, uh, or really anything. We'll see what happens, But they're saying they're gonna send compensation items to players who ended January with platinum rank and started the new season. I mean, I hope that's true, but they're talking about silver rank here. So even then, I'm still not getting everything. It's still better for me to end the season at the lowest possible tier and not even try to get to tier 1. Um, I just think it's
That is pretty
unsustainable.
sad.
Yeah, but what are your thoughts on it? Why do you disagree with me on this? I don't get it.
All right. Well, it's kind of like I agree, but here's the thing. I play shitty decks, right? All sorts, all sorts. And in this game so far, it has been my biggest advantage because I play always around in that silver, bronze, um, gold. I go around in those,
Yeah,
and like you get the gems because of that, because you play around in there. So I think in a way, it kind of like, I wouldn't say it favors, but it leans more towards, trying out decks and just having fun. But at the same time, I do
fun.
agree that competitively, it's bullshit.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's a fair point. I think it does favor casual play. Um,
Yeah,
but see, I love casual play in Yu-Gi-Oh. I have nothing against casual play. I think another issue, actually unrelated to this, but in a way kind of related, is there is no casual mode in this game. It's all ranked.
exactly my point that I was gonna bring out. I mean, I was gonna say, why don't they just make that section where you can go in casual plays, and like they could do it as to make like a difference between doing ranked and doing casuals. In
Yeah.
casuals, you get more rewards like gems and shit to make, not gems, what can I say? Those your
Yeah, yeah.
ultra
Well,
rare,
we can call it dust.
gems
Everyone
and
everyone pretty much just calling it dust, right?
yeah, well, okay. We're gonna call it dust. And through casuals, it should be that you can collect dust easily to make like whatever good cards you want to play. To if you want to go into ranked, well then in ranked you get gems. You get like
Mm.
actual gems. So that it would encourage
Mm.
people to go to ranks, and people that have like decks to go through ranks will go through it and earn gems, while people who play casually could get the material to make the cards if they want to go ranked or not. And if they don't, well, they won't get as much gems. They'll have to wait for events. They'll have to, just kind of make it,
Yeah.
give give some for the competitive side and give some for the casual side, because they're
I
both
agree.
big factors in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Absolutely. No doubt about it. Yu-Gi-Oh, there's all kinds of different people who come to Yu-Gi-Oh for different things. A ton of people come into it just because they love the anime or they love like goofy jank decks like Time Lords. And then there's people that are
Love them.
yeah, of course you do. There's people that are very into the competitive side, like only care about competitive. There's people like me who I like the competitive side, but I also like really enjoy just casually playing Yu-Gi-Oh and playing funny decks and stuff like that. Maybe not quite to the degeneracy level of Time Lords, but I can get pretty close. I do like Skull Servants. Um, but yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah, go
Skull
ahead.
Servant. Yeah, no, it is good. I was just reminiscing on Skull Servant. Such a
Yep.
good, well, not good, but so
Hey,
so fun.
it's not that bad, bro. Underrated. You know what? I'm gonna put some Skull Servants footage on the screen right now. Here's a nice Skull Servants
No, no,
replay
no, no.
just
You
for you.
know what's underrated? You know what's underrated? You know what's underrated?
What's underrated?
Insect Queen.
Bruh. Bruh,
You
come on.
mix
Come on.
that
That shit that shit
with
is
some Deus
nah
Ex
nah nah.
Crawler,
That shit nah,
Legacy.
nah. That
I
shit is
I'm telling you,
perfectly rated.
I'm
Insect
telling
Queen?
you.
Nah 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 nah. You're crazy. You're off the goop right now.
Now the new one, the new one.
Even the new one, bro. Ain't nobody playing that. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. I'm sure you'll find a way to build it, and I'm sure you'll win some silver rank games
I
with it.
tell you, makes for some good times. I'll send
Yeah.
I'll send you a duel where I lose with it. so you can show people or whatnot.
Perfect, perfect. Anyway, so back to the gem scam. Um, yeah, so I guess I kind of agree with you that it is like kind of preferable for for people in lower ranks, but at the same time, it's like people who just chill in lower ranks and want to play Time Lords, they're not going to get the platinum rank anyway. So really, the only people who can get all those all those gems basically from the start to finish are people like me who are actually building good decks and actually grinding and trying to get to the top rank. So it's kind of a slap in the face that
Yeah,
I'm the one that doesn't get the gem. So
it is.
I think it's devaluing competitive play, and it's also like the most devoted players and the ones who are most likely to invest in this game are the ones that are going to be, climbing the ranks. So anyway, I just think that's kind of silly.
Climbing. Yeah. Well, they have the perfect platform for this, and they should do it. They should go that direction where they do a split where you have competitive play and you have casual play, and the reward base is different because to compensate for
Yeah,
competitive players
yeah, to
and
compensate.
casual players.
Well,
Because
um,
right now there's no compensation. Casual players get the
yeah.
advantage. Like I completely agree.
Yep, and it is what it is. I wouldn't even call it an advantage because they won't even get to platinum. They just get a bunch of gems to play more bad decks. Anyway, the your point about just a separate mode for casuals and stuff like that actually transitions pretty well into our next main topic. Unless you had more to say about the gem thing.
Nah.
All right, perfect, perfect. So there's this picture here. Uh, I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. Events and cups. These were leaked. Got these pictures off of the Duel Links meta website. So thank you, DJ Cade or whatever. I appreciate it. Thanks for the free content. Um, but yeah, so it seems we have events coming, which is cool and all. What I'm more interested in though is well, I guess these are events, but I'm really interested in these cups here that they have at the left. So let's just jump into it. What jumps out to your eyes? The first thing that jumps out to you when you look at this first picture I sent you here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, they're the Xyz Cup, Synchro Cup, Fusion Cup. I mean, what does it imply? Yeah, that only those type of monsters. That's really gonna go to the person. I think it should really be more of an event than a cup. But
I
at the
don't.
same time, it makes yeah.
Here's what I think. I think um, it's the. I'm not very interested in the Xyz, Synchro, or Fusion Cup. I think all of those are just gonna be like Eldritch Turbo. Like, oh, okay, then I'll just not use my
Literally,
extra
yeah.
deck. Yeah, people are just not gonna use their extra deck. Um, the best decks are all gonna be just Eldritch Turbo, so that's whatever. What I'm very interested in, however, you know those legacy packs we've been getting?
Hmm.
They're like useless. They're just like bad cards. But here they have a beginner's
Yeah,
classic, and I think what they're gonna do with beginner's
yeah.
classic is they're gonna only allow cards from the legacy packs in beginner's classic.
Well,
Um,
that's gonna be like the vanilla mode, basically.
well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this is kind of gonna be their way of giving us maybe not goat format, but something similar to goat format. Um,
Yeah,
I'm.
you're obviously gonna see Cyber Dragon in there.
You think so? You think it's gonna
I
go
think
past?
so.
Yeah.
I think it's too much of a hit for them to say no to Cyber Dragon.
So you think we're gonna
I
go?
think that whole meta was
Yeah.
too big.
So you think we're gonna go past goat? It's gonna be like later than goat. Like you think we're gonna
Yeah,
be?
I
Yeah.
I think they're not gonna go like classic goat. They're gonna go like a bit further.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, I could see that happening for sure. I think like this is kind of
If
vague.
they actually do full on actual goat, well then hell yeah.
Yeah, like either way, I'm down for it. I just hope they give us some
Yeah,
kind of.
exactly.
Yeah, I just want some DM format. I want some. some nice dual monsters format and some
Some good
GX
old
format.
duel.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I love that format.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's so fun. For me, like, it's one of my favorite things in on Dueling Book to do. So, and I can't do it here because obviously there's no casual mode where I can just go and play goat decks, and I don't want to invest gems into a deck I can't win with, unlike you. Um, so yeah, that's not really. We'll see what happens with it, but yeah, but I'm definitely interested. Um, anyway, so yeah, other things. There's this rarity limit thing down here. I think what they're gonna do with rarity limit, my
Yeah,
guess
what's
is it.
that?
Yeah,
That's
here's my guess because it's kind of vague, but what I think rarity limit is gonna be
oh,
is common charity, like we're gonna be able to play only commons, um, like either that or commons and rares without super rares or ultra rares. So that sounds like a really fun format. I think if that is what it is, rarity limit, where you're not allowed to play SRs and URs or something like that, I think that would be awesome. Just awesome.
a little concept I'm thinking of, and it might not be that at all, to be honest, but um, I'm thinking of like a game format with where all normal and rare cards are unlimited, super rare cards are semi-limited, and rare ultra rare are limited.
Hmm. I doubt that because even
I
if
yeah,
even if
I
they
mean,
limited them, you
fair
could just
enough.
play one of every hand trap, right? And two of every SR and build still like you could just build Eldritch anyway, basically. um, so I think it's
Well, I
I
mean, in that case, you'd only have the one Eldritch.
I mean a lot of people play with one Golden Lord, you know. It's really not that rough.
That's true. I kind of do that sometimes. I
Yeah,
only have one.
yeah.
I had three. I ditched two of them.
Okay. I
I
pulled
don't want
I pulled two. I mean, I shoved them in my zombie lockdown deck. It's nice like to have the Eldritch engine as kind of a backup. It kind of helps keep playing if I don't have all the pieces I need. But I
yeah,
def
yeah.
I mean, I play Eldritch, but I hate Eldritch, so I'm just the biggest hypocrite.
It's a love-hate
Yeah, for
relationship, man.
sure, for sure. Well, I don't even know if I'd call it love. Anyway, um, these other two here are pretty interesting, so might want to get into these other events that they're talking about. So first, we'll talk about the tournament.
Yeah.
Um, so let me just read it out. In this event, a group of 50 players compete for ranking. Duels may also include players from other groups. I have no idea what they mean by that. Keep dueling during the tournament
Yeah.
period and battle it out with other players in your group for points. Win plus 200, draw plus 100, loss minus 100. Um, yeah, so I think it's exciting to have tournaments. I hope that this is going to be something with like big prize support. What do you expect for the tournaments? Like, what are your thoughts and expectations?
I think they're gonna do like sections from what I can kind of figure out. Kind of do sections like uh because they say 50 players. There's 50 players playing. There's more than 100. So it's going to be pretty hard to fucking divide the thing into 50 players. But
Well, I mean, for
I'm
for
guessing
I just
I'm
think like for
guessing
the
there's
game
going to be like
system.
a elimination process up till 50 for each section where like say North America gets that event where
Okay,
only 50 people from North America will be allowed in the group. And
okay,
in that
okay.
event, in the end game of the event, it'll be those group fighting. That's my biggest guess. But other
Oh
than
yeah.
that, I'm not quite sure.
I think it's going to be way more open than that. My personal expectations for the tournament mode, and I am kind of like confused about how it's even going to play out, but my expectations is they're going to have a bunch
Yeah.
of open tournaments basically. Um I wonder how much time
Mm.
they're going to have for each tournament cuz my
Yeah, yeah.
the thing that confuses me is like, you know, I'm not going to be playing 25 matches in a row, right? Like I'm not gonna go into this tournament and just play like a shit ton of matches, um,
I
in like one
online, I
sitting.
don't think they would do it that way.
like, yeah, I don't think they'll make you do it in one sitting. So what I'm
No,
expecting,
highly doubted it.
yeah, me too. I really don't think they're gonna make me do this in one sitting. I think it's gonna be through a couple of days. So what I'm curious about is how they're gonna get people to fight each other at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, because like within a
Yeah,
like when you do online,
arrange those.
yeah, exactly. Because with online tournaments, usually, um, oh, you know what? Actually, what they might do is they might show you the schedule of the tournament, and if you don't show up, you just lose, right? So people will
It's
be,
forfeit.
yeah,
Oh,
they might schedule you for,
elimination process would go
yeah,
quick.
yeah. So that wouldn't surprise me as a way to do tournaments.
That's smart. Yeah,
Yeah, because usually when you organize a actual Yu-Gi-Oh tournament online, um, it's not really the same. People come to you to sign up. They they actually message you or message a tournament organizer or whatever. Whereas with this, it's like it's all automated, right? So they need like a system uh that is gonna work
yeah,
smoothly
yeah, yeah.
and be like, a good replacement. So I can't wait to see how they do it. I also hope they let content creators and just random people just make tournaments, like use a tournament to make some and not have to just do dual rooms. I think it would be good to have this setting available
Yeah.
to the players as well to be able to set up online tournaments with this because it might be a good replacement for having to do like tournaments on Dueling Book or whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true.
yeah, so I think it's interesting for sure. Uh, they say keep dueling during the tournament period and battle it out. Yeah, so they want you to keep dueling during the tournament period. They're telling you you better keep dueling, bro, because if not, that's a forfeit, bro. I'm telling you, that's what it's gonna be. Um,
Yeah, that's a forfeit. Not even a draw.
no, that's a forfeit, bro.
Not even a loss.
Not even
That's
a.
minus 200 points.
Yep. And they're also, another thing, they're talking about groups here. I'm very curious what
Yeah.
they mean by that. Is that do you go in with a team of people and you try to get your team to rank high? I really have no idea what they mean by this.
Well,
Um,
that's what I was shooting earlier.
okay,
That's what I was saying
that's why you
earlier.
were saying
Maybe
regions
by
for the
those
groups.
division.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
regions
think so.
where online we all like rank to a point where there's those 50 players that will get to play against other 50 players from like around the world
Yeah,
when the
hmm.
when the first part of the event is done.
I don't think they would do it that way because I think they
I
want to
think
do
that's
a bunch
big.
of
I
yeah.
don't think.
I think they would want to do smaller tournaments, and I could see them doing like a huge like tournament for Master Duel where they would do something akin to what you're describing. I could totally see
Yeah.
that. I just don't think they would do that for every tournament. Like I think the tournament typically is going to be like a game mode, you know. Um, but we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. It's very interesting. I mean, I'll definitely participate.
It's yeah.
Hopefully this is where I can get my gems as a competitive player. And this is how they rectify it by like giving me 10,000 gems if I like rank really high on the tournament or something like that. So we'll see.
Well, they gotta be rewarding with for it because the whole
Yeah.
game is free to play basically, and if they're gonna make the gems so fucking hard to grind, then we're just gonna have the same case with Duel Links, where in Duel Links you just don't want to grind for it. And eventually, you kind of lose the taste to it. Yeah, you go back at times, but you
You
don't
just
want to
play
go
like
waste
yeah.
your time grinding.
Yeah, I honestly I'm so
So
sick of
I'm a
grind. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
well, I would say like I don't want that to turn in that way, and it's
Mhm.
heading that way with the bad like gem grind system. So I really hope they start favorizing people who really put in the time and effort, so that like rewardizing. That's not even a word, but whatever.
It's okay, dude.
Um,
French people make do. Go ahead.
ouais, je suis français, c'est ça le pire.
All
But
right.
anyway, um, but yeah, I don't want to have that grind game. I really want them to make this game like at least fun. Like Konami has always been, after after their money and all that. This game, everybody's enjoying it so
Yeah,
far,
for sure.
and
Absolutely. I do love
e-
this game.
even even if they release a bigger hit later on, if they can make this game entertaining with a fun gem grind, fun plays, casual plays, PvP, whatever, just make it fun. Like people's attention for the next Konami will bring out for Yu-Gi-Oh will be way bigger and way more like hyped. Because right now it's kind of like, like Master Duel, there was kind of like there was hype for it, obviously,
But there was a lot of
but
cynicism, a lot of cynicism. Even I was
yeah,
very cynical, very cynical.
uh, well, yeah, I wasn't really expecting. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with it right now. Besides, like the bad points, I'm still having a lot of fun with it, which I'm surprised because honestly, I thought it would kind of be like a good old suckish, just looking good Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yeah.
where shit looks good but doesn't really work, or it's just terrible to grind or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a good recipe right now. So if they want to keep Yu-Gi-Oh players' attention to what they can bring out through games and such, they would need to make this game enjoyable.
Yeah, I agree, and I think honestly they've been doing good work. I think what happened is all the people that made Duel Links good years ago were working on this game. They left Duel Links to work on this game, and all all the people that were doing good work,
Yeah,
they're
eh?
working on this, and now all the shitty people that were doing shitty work on Duel Links, they're the people left on Duel Links, and that's why that game is trash now, complete trash, doo doo, doo doo
Yeah,
links, doo doo links. No, thank
doo
you,
doo stinks.
go back to your doodoo links. Yeah, doodoo stinks exactly. um, so yeah, no, they've been doing good work on this game, and I hope they keep doing good work. I think as long as they take player
There's still
feedback,
much room for improvement.
yeah,
Like, it's so new.
yeah, and I mean it's still a business, so like it's not like I'm expecting them to give me the world or anything. This is a good start so far. I think they got forced to launch early because the hype for the game was really high, so they have all these little kinks to fix. Um, but overall, they've still been doing good work. I don't want to take that away from them. Hopefully, it keeps getting better and better. They add more modes. The game becomes less bare bones, and it could really eventually become like the definitive Yu-Gi-Oh format, like the way people play Yu-Gi-Oh, like mainly.
I'd
Like
be fine with that.
me too. I honestly, I'd be happy with that. I'm kind of sick of buying cardboard. I'm not gonna lie. Um, so for me, I think this game, it's a lot more friendly to my
Yeah.
wallet than buying cards, and it's also just a lot more friendly to my time overall. Than trying to go to locals, driving an hour to go to Ottawa to potentially get a competitive game when I can just boot this on my computer and have a nice
Yeah.
competitive game of Yu-Gi-Oh. So I've been loving it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All
Well, I
right.
mean, my
Oh,
internet connection sucks, which is why I don't really like. I play, but not as much because sometimes I can get booted out and I just rage at that point. But
yeah.
that's just my connection because whenever I'm at my sister's or somewhere else that has good connection, it works and it works fine, and I'm having like a blast.
Mm-hmm.
And but like, yeah, sometimes I don't know. The game is just so fun.
Yeah,
Really, I really want Konami to make this fun and entertaining to keep us in the wave, to keep us in the Yu-Gi-Oh. They need to change a bit their image because
for sure.
it's pretty Konami, like
Komani, bro. It's Komani.
they're getting a bad rap.
Yeah, well, they deserve it. Anyway.
Konami, they're getting a bad rap. They need this.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. They need to keep putting work into it. We should move on to the
Don't
next
be
topic.
Blizzard. Don't be Blizzard. Listen to the fans. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, fuck Blizzard, man. All right, on to the last one on this picture here. Exhibition mode. Collect medals by dueling. Collect
Yeah.
more medals to win corresponding items. You can earn medals even if you lose. Don't hesitate to join. You can rent a deck if needed. So, what I think is going on with exhibition and the reason they're talking about rent a deck is I'm guessing these things here: XYZ Cup, Synchro Cup, Fusion Cup. I think those are all exhibition events where it's like that's why you can rent a deck because they're like, well, if you don't have what you need to do like a Synchro Cup, let's say, oh, you can rent a deck. Um, I don't know what these little medallions are gonna purchase. I have no idea. It seems like I'm kind of wary of these because it reminds me of the gold coins from Duel Links, where it's like there's this new currency they're adding. It's gold coins, and it doesn't look like gems to me. I don't know what I can get with this. I don't know why I want these. So hopefully these medals are actually really worth my time. We'll see though. I don't know what to expect with those. What do you think?
Um, I'm worried that it's not competitive. Honestly, I would have seen this competitively because I mean, since it's not competitive, I'm leaning on the fact that it's going to be terrible rewards and not worth grinding for. And it's just
Mm.
going to be a game mode that nobody plays.
Well, I don't think it's
But
gonna.
if it were ranked, because if it were ranked, like they could do some shit stuff with it, even, which would be sad. But at the same time, a cool concept. If they said it would be ranked, a cool concept I would have thought of is like those coins you can get like those ghost rare or golden cards with them if you collect enough of them.
Oh, use
But
them to.
since it's just like,
Hmm.
oh no, anybody can grind them, well then they won't do that.
Well, I don't know. You could. I think that could be all right. Giving like using the medals to give your card certain rarities. You mean like well certain like not rarities but different like effects on them like shiny effects and shit.
Well, I actually no, I would think it would be like you can create a card. Say you want a ghost rare blue eyes.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
like
if you
yeah.
get 30 of those things, you could make a
You
ghost rare blue eyes.
yeah. So you
So
turn
it
your
wouldn't be
blue
like
eyes.
transferring a card into.
Oh, okay. So
No,
you
you
mean
don't turn your
okay, okay,
blue
okay.
eyes. You literally get.
Okay, okay. Yeah, well, if they did something like that, like I'm guessing every time they do exhibition, they'll have like different things that you can get with it. I think that's a good idea though, what you're saying, where it's like they can make certain cards
It
ghost
would
rares
be.
and they're like event exclusives. So it's kind of like how in Duel Links there was certain artworks for cards that we can't get anymore that were like event
That's true.
exclusives, right? Um I think that'd be
That is true.
yeah, I think that'd be a pretty good way to do it. Definitely, I think that makes sense. And I honestly, I would love that. I would love to see that. So,
I really hope because like if you could get your emblem, say that your little face emblem whenever you play against someone else, your little face emblem. You, what if you could get it shiny?
okay, yeah,
People would
yeah,
grind for that.
for sure. I would grind for that.
If your mate had more twinkle to it or like a shiny effect to it, people would
Mm,
grind for that.
yeah, that's true. They could do a lot with this actually. So, I'm not. I'm just curious to see what happens, but this one I don't have that much to say on.
I'm
I'm
very curious.
I'm just curious, yeah,
Yeah,
and looking forward to see what's going on with these exhibition matches and these medals. I don't want to like dwell too much on this topic. You know, I'm just
because they literally don't say enough to actually like
yeah,
have a certain word on it.
yeah. I expect that it's going to be pretty interesting. Hopefully, you can get some cool stuff with it, but we'll have to just wait and see for that one. Nothing much else to say for that. We
Yeah,
can definitely move on to the next topic. Um, we're not going to check the profile icons and the mates yet because keep the best for last. We're going to start with the more lame stuff. So let's go with the accessories, dual fields, etc. I mean, I don't know
yeah.
about you personally. I don't have too much to say on these. I mean, like they're nifty, I guess. The I like the gray
Oh
field.
man,
I think the gray field looks cool. Um, I think the I don't know what's those. There's like a question mark graveyard here. I don't really know what's up with
Yep.
that. But is that the hat? Is that a
That's for
reference? Is
Sangan mates player.
no, but is that like a reference to magical hats? Like a the like doesn't magical hat have a
I would guess so, yeah.
yeah, it's like a upside down magical hat. So that's kind of cute. They're definitely getting creative.
Nah.
I also think just the design, like of the ones with the spike. Did you notice that these graveyards actually kind of look like a dual disc almost? Some of these.
Yeah, I was about to say something about that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, why don't you just go into what your observations are on all of this?
Well, I mean, it's not. Okay. For the dual fields, I kind of like them both. I rather the dojo looking one.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Well, to each
Um,
their own, right? I think it looks good. Like I don't think it looks bad or anything.
no, I just think it looks soothing. That's why I really like
Yeah,
it.
it does. It does.
Um, for the but for the protectors, like I don't know, there's so many other good protectors, but then again, there's so many protectors.
Man,
So
uh,
at this point, they're just gonna add some throughout, and we're gonna have to deal with it. They're all
I
gonna be like either good or bad.
I agreed with you, but now that I'm taking a closer look at it, that purple one has polymerization like on it, and I think it looks
Oh,
really cool.
bro,
I think it looks dope as
I
fuck.
actually didn't notice.
Now I think it looks
Okay,
really cool.
uh, yeah, that looks nice. I'm not full on like oh shit, but I mean I do
Yeah.
like the little. I didn't see that before, the fusion sign in it.
Yeah, I really like that.
Um, for field parts, I mean, I find them cool. I find that cute that you can change all that. I mean, they do look like dual discs,
Yeah, some of them for sure.
and that brings up a point that's just my fantasy talking really. But I really think they should have, that you can buy like for 600 gems or whatever. Um, where your side of the field um is a dual disc.
Oh my god. Oh man. That would actually listen, man. I'm not saying it's impossible, and I would love to see that, right? Like
You'd
you
love,
see,
hey, I'd
I
love
would,
to see that.
I would absolutely love to see that. I'm not gonna say it's impossible.
They can still have their little decors around and stuff, but like have a dual disc literally laying there, and you're playing your cards on the dual disc like you'd play.
That
That's I'd like that.
it sounds hard to make it work, but if they can make it work, I would love to see
Sounds
that.
hard to make it work.
Yeah, I would love to see it. I don't know if
Oh
they'll be
man.
able to, but that sounds super cool.
But
Um,
that's my fantasy talk,
yeah,
like that's like
yeah.
the really, really for sure might not happen stuff.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, what about the
And mate space,
yeah? What about the incredible mates bases?
I think that's a unsolvable problem in this
I
game.
I can't
I think
imagine them
like
making a good one. I can't.
exactly, they
I
all
really
look
can't.
bad, but at the same time I don't give a shit enough about them that I'll
Yeah,
just put any.
exactly. I'll just put any
So
exactly.
it's a lost cause. It's like
I will say,
it's all right. I don't really give a
I will say, like it's not like I agree that it's kind of hard to think of good ones, but I can think of better ones than these. That's what I will say. Like I feel like these are
you know
really
what?
not
Yeah.
great,
That's
man.
no. You it kind of will go with the next segment we're going to talk about, but
Yeah.
the Ouija board,
Yeah.
man, I think that one would look fucking hilarious with what we're gonna show next.
Yeah.
I'm gonna point
Actually,
it out
I'd
there,
say
but yeah,
I'd say the Ouija board and the green one are the best looking of these mate bases. Even though I don't think I would use the Ouija
yeah,
board, I still think it looks cool. Or is it Ouija? It's
no,
Ouija, eh? Yeah. Anyway, I don't think I would use
I
it.
think it's Ouija, but I,
Anyway,
I, I
it is what it is,
yeah,
right? French retards.
it
I
is
know.
what it is.
Anyway, the Ouija
Tomato,
board,
tomato, you know.
tomato, tomato, potato, potato, right? The Ouija board, I would say, like, if I see other people play that with like the monolith mate or whatever it's called, the book basically, um, I think that would it could look cool, you know. So you know, I'm fine. I'm fine with it. But anyway, enough talking about this lame shit. I mean, anyway, the best field part is the trap hole field part, and that one's free. And the best sleeve is the ash blossom sleeve,
Yeah,
so no one cares. Let's get to the good stuff.
uncontested.
Let's get to the profile icons, monster art, and most important of all, the new mates. So,
Hmm.
okay, before you say anything, I'm just gonna take the lead on this one. They put my boy
All right.
Moki Moki in the motherfucking game. And if they make that bitch like $20, I would spend the 20 just to have Moki Moki on my side of the field. I fucking
Ah,
love this card.
so
I'm
true.
so happy it's in the game. This card has never been good. They've never actually done good Moki Moki support, but this is so cool. I love Moki Moki. Just so happy to have it.
Oh, this is the best Moki Moki support Moki Moki's ever got.
This really is the best Moki Moki support ever. Oh my god, that's so true.
And that
Anyway,
Moki, if I get the Moki Moki, which I will, then I will get the Ouija board.
true, true. The Ouija board and the Moki Moki. Also, the scapegoat or scapegoat would look pretty nice on that.
Yeah,
Um,
scapegoat.
you know what I think they should do for scapegoat? They should make it so like every duel, it's a different color of scapegoat. That would be awesome. That would be great.
Exactly what I was about to say.
Uh,
That would be so cool.
if every duel the scapegoat is a different color, I'm spending another $20. Take my money, Konami. I want it.
For real, just take it. Scam me, baby.
All
I'm
right.
taking it this time.
Dude, that's the shit. So let's get into the lame things before we start talking about all the mates, because everyone wants to hear about the mates. So we got to get rid of the filler content.
Oh.
Icon frames. Anyway, profile icons.
Pretty much.
Yeah, profile icons. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. So far, I don't like any of these except like
I
the
hate them.
yeah. I like the weather painter one because it's a pretty waifu. That's it. Um, and I still won't
Oh
use
wait, the
it.
monster art you're talking?
No, no, just the in the profile icons, like the one the second one
Oh, I
there.
thought you were talking about icon frames. I thought we completely fucking skipped that one.
Oh yeah, no, fuck the icon frames. I'm not even gonna give them more than a second of my thought. No, we're looking at profile icons, and
I'm just gonna say those icon frames make me feel like chaotic is fucking making it taking a comeback, you know?
you know what this looks like to me actually. Why do the
What?
icon frames why do the icon frames look like the logo of the Olympics?
Because they happened in Japan recently, right?
Bro, it straight up looks like the Olympics got like two extra circles and they turned them to hexagons. This shit is fucking terrible. Ain't no way, boy.
Oh man.
Ain't no way anyone's spending money on that shit.
Uh,
Anyway,
oh, why?
bro, I don't know. I don't get it. They should just make all the icon frames like unlocked by default for free and you just get all of them because it's
Well,
just stupid.
for real, like you know how detailed those field parts are?
Yeah?
Those field parts are detailed. Every field part is really kind of small detailed and such. Why can't icon frame be like plates? You know, kind of doing a
Yeah.
reference to tablet monsters and shit.
Yeah, that'd be
And,
sick as
and
fuck. That'd be sick as
and
fuck.
it'd be like little engravings, and you could get different depending on your rank. I think that would
Why?
be sick
Why can't we have nice things? That's the question. Um,
because Konami has to cut
exactly.
at some parts.
Exactly. I mean, fair enough, right? Who gives a shit? I mean, nice or not nice, I'm not gonna fucking cry over icon frames, right? The profile icons,
Honestly,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure people would be like, dude, they're saving you money from not being interested
That's true, man. Actually, I'm so
in
happy that
it.
that's a fucking good point. I'm so happy I don't have any interest in buying icon frames. If they were to get me to spend my fucking money on icon frames, I would hate myself. So thank you, Konami, for these lame ass icon frames. But I am gonna get the green
Thank
one
you, Konami.
because I am mean green in the game, so I gotta get the green one, right? But so I guess they got me there. Anyway, profile icons.
Hey.
What do you care about any profile icons other than the cute waifu with the colored hair?
I really do. I do. Honestly, why is Ash not in there? Why can't you have
Ash.
a full
I'll tell
Ash
you.
like
I'm gonna tell you. The reason Ash is not in there
why?
is because they're waiting. They're waiting. They're holding their waifus, okay? I've noticed.
No, don't do this to me.
I've noticed Konami's holding on to their waifus. They're like, okay, we gotta hold on to these because we know these will build interest instantly and will get people to spend their hard-earned money on some fucking pictures, on some JPEGs, okay? This shit is worse than an NFT. Like, there,
For
I
real. For
guarantee,
real.
I guarantee you, bro. Just fucking quote me on this. A couple months down the line, when it's like a gem drought, like getting gems has become nearly impossible. You're like,
Oh no.
how do I get
Oh.
gems? Oh, I want to get gems. Oh, please Konami. Oh, thank you for one gem for a week of gameplay. When you get to that point, then they drop the ash and they're like, give me $10, bitch. And you're like, uh, fuck it, all right. And you fucking shill out
They
the
got
money.
me.
Yeah, I want that cute loli. I want that loli waifu. Fucking feet
I
lovers, man.
gotta, man. I gotta spend the money.
You fucking feet lovers, man.
Yeah, that should be the profile icon. Ash's feet.
Oh, yo, no, that's their absolute last resort. That's when the game is literally like it's failing. It's
Yeah,
Konami's going bankrupt. That's when they release
yeah,
Ash
yeah.
Feet. They release it as an NFT.
Saves
Um,
the day.
and they put it up for auction. Only one player gets to have it. It's probably gonna sell for like $1 billion. Um,
Bro, they're gonna be able to restart that whole company up again.
yeah. All right. So yeah, I think otherwise, I don't think you have much to say on these profile icons, right?
Nah,
All
I don't
right.
really have much to say. They're
Yeah.
profile icons,
Yeah.
really.
It's whatever. I mean, Lightsworn players rejoice. I think that looks fucking
I'm
lame as
I'm
fuck. But
happy with my little Karibo.
yeah, I mean, I got the guy on Upstart Goblin, and it really fits my whole thing of mean green.
Yeah.
I have the Pot of Greed, the Upstart Goblin, so I'm vibing. I'm good. I just need this green
Yeah,
icon frame. Actually,
that's a nice combo.
I was talking shit about the icon frames, but I'm really looking at that green icon frame, and I'm like, damn, I really want that. um, all right, for the
Well,
monster
you
art.
know what you should
Oh,
want?
yeah, go.
You
What?
know what you should want?
What should I want, sir?
Protection, those protector sleeves
Yeah.
with a jar of, concept to it.
Yeah, that would be cool. Like like a sleeve maybe with just the face of Pot of Greed or some shit like that. I would play the fuck out of that for sure. It just match my aesthetic.
All sorts of pot of greed, like
Yeah.
everywhere,
Oh,
and then
just
you
a
have
bunch
just
of
the main
pots.
pot of green and the fade in the back.
That would be cool. Anyway, it's a fantasy, so whatever. Um, monster
It's a
art.
fantasy.
I mean, I'll just tell you straight up, like I'm buying the Kagari monster art because I want it. That's it. I want that as my background in the game. Simple as. Anything you have to add?
I mean, I won't get the Kagari, but I agree with you. Like, look, she's the waifu of the monster arts right now. Once they're gonna
Yeah.
start releasing more waifus, I might look into it because I do like the fact that you start your game and you just get greeted by that card, like a nice detail of everything. So once they're gonna get their good monster art out, I'm gonna get into it. But so far, it's kind of like meh.
Yeah. Wait, there's a card I want to send you. This is the card I want the artwork for. Give me a second. It's are you familiar with
Send it on the disc.
Yeah, I'm going to send it on the Discord. Give me a second. Are you familiar with Maiden of the Aqua? I'm going to put that on screen right now. Look, I'm going to send it to you on Discord, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Let me send that to you on Discord.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Exactly
Yeah.
who I thought
So,
it was.
I was just noticing like she's got a really big um trident, and
Bust
yeah, a really busted trident, and I just
Trident.
I just think she's a really cool looking card, a really cool monster. She looks very strong, independent, you know.
So cool.
Yeah, she's just so sick and badass, and I don't know why, but I just think she would make for
See,
a
that's a monster art. I
yeah, it's a monster art you would what?
oh that's a monster art. I would get
Yeah,
for like you'd get Kagari. I get Maiden of the Aqua if they
y-
release that shit.
yo, if they release Maiden of the Aqua, which by the way, that's the kind of shit they're gonna release, like I said, when they're desperate. Um, I'm definitely buying that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
It's such a badass looking monster. It's such strong, independent. Anyway, um, so let's get into the mates here. Unless you had like I don't think you have anything to say about Monster Art. So let's get into the mates here. Um,
Nah,
so we've got Gazelle. I think that's Gazelle, right? That's
I'm
Salaman.
happy, not happy with all of it.
Is that Gazelle?
That's not Gazelle.
That's not Gazelle. Are you sure?
I don't know who.
I think
Oh,
that's
it's fire. What's those? You know those fire link monsters that stack themselves?
that's the Salamangreat. Yeah,
Salaman Great Gazelle.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Is that
That.
who you were talking about?
Well,
Okay, I
yeah.
thought you were talking about Gazelle, the true king. I was like, wait, no,
There's a.
the Beast King.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's definitely Salamangreat Gazelle. All
Oh,
right.
but it's Gazette. It's not even Gazelle. It's
Yeah,
Gazette. Never
it's.
mind.
I think
I am
It's
completely out of it.
Garzette. Anyway, yeah, no, that's definitely Gazelle, and I mean, good for the Salamangreat dudes.
Yeah, that's Gazelle.
I mean, I'm not gonna get it,
Well,
but
that's
like,
nice.
it's nice. Yeah, I can't complain.
Nope.
Um, is that Skull's servant? I don't
Skull
even.
Servant.
Is Skull's servant holding a big wiener? What is
No, I
going on
think it.
there?
I think. Oh, he's holding a crystal,
A
or a dog wiener. That's true.
like a big sausage or something? Does the skull servant usually hold something? Oh,
I maybe Skull Master.
um,
Is it a book?
and no, I'm
It's
looking
a
at
weirdly
nah,
looking book.
King of the Skull Servants doesn't hold anything on his card artwork. Yeah,
And
there's
Skull Servant doesn't either.
no Skull Servant doesn't hold anything.
So I don't really get what's that reference. What's
What?
that?
Yeah, what is that? What is that? I don't know. Anyway,
I guess we'll see once we can.
if that is Skull Servant, whatever Skull Servant is holding, I mean, I'm gonna get it, right? I'm definitely gonna get Skull Servant. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, just
That's for
100.
sure.
Yeah, 100%. I love Skull Servant. Um. So yeah, that's about it for me on Skull Servant. I mean, it looks like he's holding a wiener, but he's cute. He's cool. Fusion. They got the fusion ramen from Instant Fusion. Um.
I think that's cute.
I.
I
I
like
mean,
it.
It's
I'm not gonna get it,
cute.
but I like it.
Yeah, but for me, it's like it makes me think like it's probably gonna be one of those mates like the soccer ball that literally does nothing, right? Um,
No, I think you're gonna press on it, and the lid's gonna open up, and it's gonna like lead towards you, and you're gonna see like a steaming ramen in there.
yeah, probably. Yeah, it's probably gonna have some kind of animation. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think that's the Aphrodite or whatever the sword of the Noble Knight sword, right?
Yeah, that noble knight sword. Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
So it pretty much looks like it.
it's a cool idea because I guess you can get like the base to make it look really nice. Like you can get a base that's gonna make it look like I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Honestly, I don't care for it much.
I think it's cool,
Yeah,
but that's one I don't think there's gonna be quite an animation on. If anything, the sword's gonna get pulled out of the ground and put back in. Like it'll
yeah,
be lame like that.
yeah. I think that one's gonna be pretty lame. Book of Moon. That one's probably just gonna spin around when you click on it, right, or some shit.
I wish it would open like a book and like shine or something, but yeah, I'm guessing that it's just gonna spin around.
Yeah, yeah. That one's probably gonna be boring as fuck. Well, um,
Which is sad because it would be a cool. I would
yeah.
like it
It's an
if it
iconic
has a
card.
cool animation. I'm gonna get it.
It's an iconic card. Like, so I hope I wish it would. I don't remember the card the name of this cyber normal monster. Was it Bitron or something?
Yep,
Anyway, yeah, Bitron. All right,
Bitron.
it's
Yeah,
cute card. Like, I mean, eh, Vrain's fans rejoice. I guess. Like, I'm just not like a huge fan of
yeah. I'm
Cyber's
not interested.
designs.
I don't like it.
I'm glad that they have this statue of Easter Island. That's an actual card, by the way.
That's just amazing.
That's an actual card in
Yeah, I
Yu-Gi-Oh.
know.
Yeah, statue of Easter Island.
I hope, dude. That would be so cool because the card is like a laser out of their mouth. So that'd be so cool if you click on it and the mouth just like drops and shoot a laser into direction of the opening or whatnot.
That would be hilarious. Um,
That would be hilarious.
yeah. Yo, actually,
But
like
it's probably just gonna dance in place.
statue of Easter Island saw competitive play. I don't know if you knew this in Adamancipator because people would play it.
What?
Yeah, they would use it. They would use it with unexpected die. Um, to special summon a normal monster from deck, and because it's a rock, it was really useful for Adamancipators. Um, so
It's not a normal monster.
oh yeah, yeah. Statue of Easter Island is it's a normal rock monster.
It's a normal monster?
Yeah. You're
I
thinking
think
of
then
no
there's
no
a
no
there's
you're thinking of Moai Interceptor Cannon.
yeah.
Yeah, cause there's
Yeah. I'm thinking about those.
yeah that one once per turn you can flip this card face down. That's its effect. But there's there's also the Statue of Easter
Yeah.
Island. Um, and actually now that you talk about
Okay.
Moai, cause they're both like pretty much that statue. But let me just This actually is, you're right. This is not the Statue of Easter Island. This is Moai Interceptor Cannon. This mate is definitely Moai. So it's probably going to do that laser.
Yeah.
It's probably going to do that laser. I didn't even
I
realize
hope.
that.
I really hope.
Yeah, that's definitely Moai Interceptor Cannon. Oh, well.
I
Um,
played that card so much when I was a kid just because it had good defense stats.
yeah, you
It's
flip
like an
it.
iconic card for
Yeah,
me.
you flip it face down. Like you flip it face up to attack and then you flip it back face down with its effect. It's pretty good. Um, Shard of Greed. Why? I just don't understand, man. Like,
Honestly,
dude, why? What's it gonna do?
I'm kind of for it.
Bro, Pot of Greed looks so nice, man. I have the Pot of Greed made. Like, it looks so nice. And it has so many cool animations.
Well,
Th-
Pot of Greed obviously beats this by like by far, but
yeah,
I
but
mean,
who would
I
want
kind of
this?
like the idea of just having the shard with the smiling eye,
Yeah, it's nifty.
just like hovering,
Yeah, it's not gonna
or
do
even just
anything.
laying on the ground.
Yeah, it just kind of bounces when you get hit or something. It's not gonna do anything.
Yeah,
Maybe it's gonna blink or something. I don't
I kind
know.
of like I kind of like that, but then again, it goes to like, well, I attack the sword for being lazy, so I kind of have to attack that for it. It
Yeah,
will be lazy,
it's just a worst version of Pot of Greed. But it's not the worst made on here, because that would be the
and
next
it's
one.
not the worst.
That would be
Man,
this one.
what were
What
they thinking?
what the fuck is this? What is this?
Even DD fans won't even recognize that. I'm pretty damn sure they're just gonna go like, "Why?"
Is that a DD thing? What the
You
fuck is
could.
this?
It's a DD crystal. It's a DD
No way.
crystal. It's
Wait, let
used in
me.
DD decks.
There ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy.
It's a DD crystal, and it's
Wait
the
a
most
second.
lamest DD card there is.
DD Crystal. Oh my god. Yu-Gi-Oh. DD Crystal. Oh my god. Holy shit, you're right. It's called DD
It's so
Ghost.
stupid.
The card is called DD Ghost.
DD Ghost.
Okay, and it's got like a.
DD Ghost.
It's a crystal with a cat hiding inside of it. Um.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay. And that's.
It's just stupid.
Okay.
Like they could have literally just made Doom King the Doom King DDD, you know?
Yeah.
Could have just went with that if they were gonna do something DDD, but they went with the shitty ass crystal that you're gonna press on it. It's just gonna go like,
Yeah, it's just gonna spin, right? Here's what I
it's
think.
just gonna spin or do a little sparkle sparkle.
Yeah. I think it could be nice if it does a meow sound when you click on it. Like if you hear the cat when you click
A
on it.
little fucking feral cat.
Yeah, something like that. That could be actually pretty hilarious. Or even better, if the cat inside was
That
actually
would save it.
animated. If the cat inside is animated or it does a cat sound when you click on it, it's going to make it, in my opinion,
Save,
better than the Book of Moon
save.
or the Sword
Yeah, yeah.
or the Eye of whatever
The
greed.
mate will be worth it
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah. I also just want to say like who the fuck is a DDD fan? Why do DDDs get a mate and not like Blue Eyes? You know what I mean? Like, or I don't
That's
know.
so true.
Even like less
That
popular
is
decks,
so true.
there's no Blue Eyes thing. But even then, like, why not like Sky Strikers or something like that? You know what I mean? Like, who cares about DDD? Like, other than jank players like you. I'm just, oh man, I'm gonna get flamed for this. So definitely someone in the comments gonna go like, actually, DDD is my favorite deck ever, and we're like, yo, listen, man, I'm sorry, bro.
You
DDD is great,
shouldn't
man.
underestimate the power of the different dimensions.
Yeah, yeah, for real. Yeah, I like the old DD cards, like DD Assailant, and those cards. Those are actually sick.
Yeah,
DD,
the good old DD cards.
yeah, the
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 actual DDs.
yeah the Dual Monsters era DD cards are nice. Give me some of those. I feel like we
Well,
don't have enough Dual
the
Monster
old
mates.
DDs. Well, that's what confused me when when like the DDs came out. What we know today as DDs. Like when I was a
Yeah,
kid, seeing all those DD cards, it felt like they were like fighters of whatever would come from the different dimension.
yeah.
So whenever like they were releasing a DD arc, I was like, oh shit, they're gonna do something about that. But then they released all sorts of like whatever dimensional anomalies and whatnots, and I found that just fucking gross and disgusting. I was like, you had a way better base going with different dimension fighters, you know?
Yeah. So
That lady
here,
or whatever else.
yeah, DD, literally called DD Warrior Lady. That card is sick as fuck too. Um, and
Yeah,
speaking of waifus, um, I feel like we're sorely lacking in waifu mates overall. I
yep.
just sorely lacking. Like I get it, they're gonna have to they're waiting to get really desperate and then they're gonna give us the nice waifu mates. But man, like
Mid 2022 or late 2022, that's when we're gonna start having some waifus.
cuz like I honestly I don't like that like everyone's waifu mate is fucking Ash Blossom. Can we get some like nice full grown mature waifus in here? Can we get like witchcrafter golem Aruru going like ada ada or some fucking cringy shit like that to please me and my degenerate way of thinking. Like seriously,
Nah, I'm gonna speak for all the boys out there, man. I'm gonna speak for all the boys, even you. I know you want this. We all want Harpy Dragon Chick
harpy
as
dragon
a mate.
chick. Who the fuck is that? Wait. Hmm.
I'm looking it up right now. There.
Harpy
Oh
chick.
yeah, it is Harpy Girl.
Oh, okay. Dude, if Harpy Girl, like the uncensored Harpy Girl, obviously, not the lame ass
Yeah, the
TCG Harpy
good,
Girl.
good
It,
old one.
yeah, if the good Harpy Girl came out as a mate, I'd buy the fuck out of that. See, that's what I mean. Like, I want those nice, dude, DM waifus, bro. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I'm so down for that. I would love that.
Konami, you know what you're facing. Just accept it.
Yeah, dude, for real, for real. I just, man, come on. Yeah, I need that. I need that in my life. I need that harpy girl in my life. Uh, yeah, I'd be super down for that. Even, but even then, like, I'll take any waifu, man. I'm desperate. Just not Ash. I don't want to get Ash. Everyone wants Ash. I don't want
I'm
Ash.
desperate. Come on.
Just, oh man,
No,
they'd have to get really desperate for this. But like, once they release like that dark magician girl, bro, I'm getting that mate, bro. Once they release that dark magician girl, I'm buying that shit, bro.
yeah,
They don't even need to get
they're
desperate.
they're obviously gonna do that.
They could like release a bunch of different versions of Dark Magician Girl, and people would just buy all of them. Honestly, you know what I mean,
Oh man, they would.
right? Like different colors or different like outfits or whatever. So,
Maiden with eyes of blue. The dragon maidens. Oh, they're dragon maidens. Oh no.
yo, that's right, Dragon Maids, bro. Where's my Dragon Maid waifu mate? That's what I need. Man, you're right. That those are probably the best ones. They need to make one of those, bro. I bet they would fucking if they have the
They
gall.
need to.
If they have the gall to do this and give us the dragon form instead of the waifu form, I'm boycotting Konami. Come on.
Dude, for real, they're
Come on.
gonna. Oh man,
Come on, man.
come on,
Unbelievable. Come
Konami.
on.
What the hell is this?
So yeah, and obviously if I could get Maiden of the Aqua, I'll never complain again about anything and I'll like change my name to I love
Yeah,
Konami.
no.
Um all right. Yeah. So we already discussed some of the ones we think. What are some just like future mates you
You
think?
gave me a channel name idea.
Oh,
Hey,
what are some future mates that you expect will be coming to the game?
realistically,
Yeah,
I
realistically,
expect.
like not too cool, like something like realistic, something lame that Konami would do, like Book of Moon.
Well, I think they're always gonna release a couple of those shitty ones, so we are to expect kind of like Karibo's.
Oh, Karibo would be sick. I
We
think that
ought
would be
to
sick.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Um,
love Karibo.
they're obviously gonna keep releasing those shitty, like cars or whatever. Those really we don't give a shit about ones.
Bro, until I got my pot
But
of greed, I was maining the car, bro. That was my shit.
yeah.
Yeah, bro. But yeah,
But yeah, like I I kind of expect them to like always they're gonna always add at least kind of two classic ones. And I think right now they're on like a learning path, so they're gonna with this first batch, they're gonna kind of see what people really want or not. And in future, I think they're gonna start releasing at least two iconic um mates where like right now they gave out Gazelle. They're giving out Gazelle,
I don't
and
know.
if you want to
Yeah.
consider Skull Servant as well, but like I expect to see Ancient Gear Golem. I
Okay.
expect to see um I expect to see Utopia, to be honest.
Mm. Yeah, I could see that.
Um I expect to see Neos So, like, I expect to see those staple cards coming out throughout the next few months or years.
I like that. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I wonder. They've also seemed to have a penchant for, instead of putting like the coolest looking card of an archetype, they'll put like the cutest looking one, like they did for the World
Yeah,
Chalice Dragon, or that's also what they did
yeah.
for Karakuri or whatever.
Well, to be honest, they did a disservice. If they really wanted to put the cutest card from that whole
They put Ib.
storyline,
They put
they
Ib.
put Ib.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, anyway, that's true. Um, so I think like I expect a lot of like the cuter cards. Like I could see if they were to do more zombie stuff. Like I would see maybe Uni Zombie could be a cute one. Like with the two zombies like dancing and
Oh,
shit.
that'd be so adorable.
Yeah,
That would
exactly.
be so cool.
Yeah, so I could definitely see
I'd
that.
see Glow Up Bloom.
I don't know
I
if
would see Glow Up Bloom
I
sitting there.
I feel like if they were to go for that, they would instead put the glow up bulb, the original plant one, just because it's way more iconic.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I think that's what they would go
Yeah.
for. Um, but they might not do zombies for a while, because I mean, if we're getting Skull Servant, I mean that's a really good mate for a zombie deck. If you also,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I would
Well, if you're
love.
looking at it right now,
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
okay. Well, if you look at it right now, we're getting fire, zombie, fairy, rock, cybers, and fiend. So we can
Mm,
kind of expect the ones that weren't taken for this one are gonna be part of the ones that are gonna be released next.
yeah, like the next ones. So
So
what?
they're probably gonna do like those kind of like archetypes where they're gonna release an iconic from like fairies or warriors or
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like warriors, well, I mean, they have that lame ass sword, but I'm pretty sure they'll think of something better for warriors. You know what I would like?
I
Oh,
guess you could consider that warriors true. Oh, I guess he has zombies too. Then
yeah,
with
zombies with
Book of
Skull
Life.
Servant. No, that's Book of Moon here, but we have zombies
Oh,
with the
that
Skull
is Book of Moon.
Servant. Skull Servant is a zombie.
Yeah.
But what I'm thinking, like they'll probably think of something better. Like for warriors, it would be based
Hmm.
Swordsman and Landstar.
Oh man, they
Yep.
need to.
Yeah,
That's
really,
a must.
dude,
That's a must.
for real,
That's a man crush.
dude, for real,
They
bro.
need to.
I
It's
love
the
Swordsman and
manly
Landstar.
version of a waifu.
Such a good design. Oh man, I would love to see Swordsman and Landstar for sure, for sure. Um, and yeah, I don't really know what next they will do for these archetypes. I think they should release a frog. Like I think if not totally awesome, they just need to release a frog mate of some kind. I think they should do totally awesome.
Treeborn frog.
Treeborn frog would be awesome.
Totally
Actually,
awesome should be Nah, I'd say totally awesome should be on the priority list. But if it's not, I would like to see Treeborn Frog.
I could see Treeborn because it's more iconic. Because like even though everyone loves Totally Awesome, Treeborn was like a mainstay staple in like Monarch formats and shit.
That
Um,
is true.
yeah, so I think like Treeborn, it has like more reach than just frogs, and it's such a cool design, just a frog with wings. So no doubt we'll eventually see
Yeah,
Treeborn, right? Like Treeborn has to get in this game as a mate eventually. I think that's a great one. It's probably the best one actually.
yeah.
That
He's gonna be flying, just casually flying with his little spot of light. And when
mm-hmm.
you get hit, it just goes like ah,
It falls on the ground.
wiggles his arms around.
Yeah, yeah. Yep, yep. No, I could definitely see that.
No, that's gonna be golden.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
imagine if the tokens from the event exhibition can offer you like shinies and stuff on your mates and any accessories. Like that'd be so sick to have a shining treeborn frog.
For sure, for sure. That would be amazing. Like a heavenly treeborn frog, right?
Oh yeah, heavenly. I would pay. I would go as far as to
Yeah,
pay for that.
yeah, for sure. All right. So, any more thoughts on mates or whatever? Everything we discussed, basically.
I'm just gonna say, I really hope that they take good decisions for the mates, because the mates are a big, big part of Master Duel.
I agree. They're bigger than it seems.
And if they can keep us happy with mates, they pretty much keep us happy with the game.
That's probably true. Actually, people will want to grind gems just to get their favorite mate, right? So, and plus, I
Yeah,
mean, it's just cool to see these classic cards with a nice 3D model and shit next.
it's it's a good idea. It's nice
Yeah,
and it's fun. It's amusing. It's entertaining. It's a really good idea from Konami.
I agree. I absolutely love them, and I can't wait to see better ones and more mates. I'm looking forward to some of these for sure, like the Skull Servant, the Moki Moki, the Scapegoat. I'm really looking forward to all of those, and curious about some of the others too. But for real, um, I don't know when any of this stuff is slated to come out. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I'm definitely very excited for the mates and for the cups too, and just a bunch of these things. I'm just happy to see that there's a lot of new stuff coming so soon, and that like if we can already see these, that means that it's probably all coming at least pretty soon, right? So it's good to see that they're gonna be actually working actively on this game for now. Um, so
Well,
yeah,
they have a lot to deliver. That's they need to do this.
for
Like,
sure.
I know we don't have a release date for this, but they need to do this. And not I don't mean like, oh, every 2-3 months you guys need to do all this kind of stuff. Like, I understand there's a whole team that needs to work on stuff,
Yeah,
and it may take time to do good ones, and I rather have good ones than cheap shit ones that I don't really
yeah.
give a shit about. So I really hope they do take their time working on this game,
Mm-hmm.
because they offered something different from Duel Links, which we've been all asking for a big while,
It's yeah,
and it's working.
for sure.
It's working. People are having fun with it.
Absolutely. I'm
So,
loving the game.
and obviously for a few bugs here and there that they can fix throughout, I want them to take their time with it. I want them to really put the time and effort, because if Konami will see, Yu-Gi-Oh fans are retarded. I'm retarded.
Yeah,
You're retarded. We're all
absolutely.
retarded. We're gonna buy what we
Except
want
you, the
out of the
viewer.
game.
You, the viewer, are
You,
just the you're the exception to the rule. If you're watching this right
you're the
now,
exception.
you're the exception to the rule.
You specifically, right there, sitting there,
You're a
you
genius.
are the expect.
Yeah, yeah,
Love
exactly.
you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I would say I love you, but I'm not even worthy of your graciousness. So I don't even want to impede upon your thoughts with my silly emotions and feelings. But we, however, everyone else,
But
excluding you, the
all you
viewer.
other little shit face.
Yep. Yeah. Look, man, I just want this game to do good.
So, oh yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah,
They
I've
got a good start with it.
for sure.
So they really should use it to their advantage.
Yeah,
Well, not in the wrong way, I guess.
I think I think overall we went pretty much through most of the topics. It's that's basically what I think too. I just hope they keep working really hard on this game and you know, keep putting effort into it and everything because this is like for me this is like the most fun I've had playing Yu-Gi-Oh in years easily. So it's very exciting.
Yeah,
Yep,
easy.
easily.
Yeah.
So hopefully they just keep the ball rolling and they don't turn this into a shitty Duel Links. Um, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed.
Man.
Hopefully that's not copium. Uh, this is this the this the podcast is getting pretty fucking long. We're at almost like an hour 30. So any closing thoughts?
Any closing thoughts? I do. I really do. All you meta players, except the viewers, obviously.
Except
All
the
you meta
viewers.
players. Yeah. Stop playing Eldritch. I'm getting sick of it. And also, and this one is a nice little message, okay? Because you gotta be nice with them. You guys from Duel Links, all right? I'm from Duel Links, so I understand the whole problem and the
Stop
issue
playing
of
Blue
it.
Eyes.
Stop playing Duel Links meta deck. You're not making any sense.
Stop playing Blue Eyes.
I'm seeing blue eyes and red eyes and dark magicians and well, I guess dark magicians actually have a ranking in real life, but I'm seeing all those Duel Links deck in my rank, which kind of makes it easier for me to
Th-
win.
this is coming from a Time Lord player. Anyway, keep going.
This is coming from a oh man, it just just actually try to make something either that you like or top meta or whatever, but don't look at Duel Links if you're gonna
Yeah.
look at Master Duel because it's just gonna confuse you because Duel Links is nothing at all like Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG in real life and Master Duels.
Yeah, so
Completely different. So just give
absolutely.
yourself a little head start and get another deck.
And on that note, if you want a good way to get a head start, unsubscribe from those shitty Duel Links channels and subscribe to me for nice Master Duel focused content. I'll be there to help you, provide you with guides, and show you great replays so that you can play as bad as me and play a brain dead deck like dinosaurs.
Duel Links meta is over.
Duel Links, man.
Now, now
The
it's Master Duel Central.
the fucking the millionaire Duel Links streamer over. The small time Master Duel YouTube channel. Now it's my time, bro.
Watch out,
Watch out.
PewDiePie.
Watch out, Decade. Watch out, Donkey Kong.
Watch out, all you
All
big
right.
YouTubers.
All right. Anyway, if even one person on the planet stuck through this entire podcast somehow, thank you so much. This is our first time doing it. It might have been a bit too long. You know, we'll get better with time. We'll figure out our flow for everything. But please, if you got this point, leave a like. I mean, that's an hour 30 of your life. If you didn't enjoy it, I don't know
Hey
why you
man,
watched this long.
congratulations, man.
Yeah. If you didn't like it and you
Like,
watched all the way to here, man, you're a fucking hero. You're a legend. Um so yeah, just drop a like,
man,
hit
big thanks to all of you, man.
yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for watching and leave a comment, leave your thoughts, hate on me, hate on JSB more, hate on Seb more, just keep hating. Love you. Peace.
Hate yourself, love yourself. Peace from Seb.
Peace.